a very interesting video of some bears in the distance. Now, I mean, they are a pretty good distance away, to be honest with you. Like, to the point that even you or I probably wouldn't have even felt threatened by them if we were there. Unfortunately, one of the bears spotted the human, and he wanted to come give him a hug right quick. A man gets stalked by a black bear, and this is pretty terrifying.
It'll be your part from now on, okay?
Okay, great.
Yeah?
Look around for a rock. Wait a second. If he hits, I gotta hit him in the head. Back! Back! That's it, boy. That's it, boy.
Come on. Let us have our way. Let us go.
Boy, get ready to hit him in the head. We're gonna have to knock him out. Attaboy. Show us how you do it. Attaboy. Fuck's sakes, that's cool, buddy boy. You just keep doing that. That's it, boy. Stay away from me, though. Stay away. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Fuck.
Pausing workout.
Holy fuck. Take that rock and put it in your garden.
Hi.
Not sure exactly what kind of bears these are. My guess is that these are sun bears, but I could be wrong. Sun bears, by the way, are the smallest bear, but actually one of the most aggressive. These bears know that there is food in this vehicle, and they are trying their darndest to get some. This bear comes to a very nice home that must be so spacious that it took quite a while for the two tiny guard dogs to come to the rescue. Check out this encounter in Colorado when some hikers see a bear literally like 20 yards away.
Hey bear, where you going? You guarding the trail, huh? Looking for a snack? Don't do anything stupid, bud.
Got some frosted tips.
Hey!
Hey bear.
Hey bear. He is tiny.
There. In the fucking trees.
Ah! Holy.
Go, go, go.
Dude.
Oh shit, there.
Where's the mom? Stop, stop.
3 bears came walking out right underneath the deck. We were just sitting there looking at them. A mama bear and 2 cubs, and the mama bear just eased on off down in the woods, and them cubs. So we were standing there watching him, and he was kind of heading back the way he came from, around the other side of the patio. We didn't know what to do. We got out the BB gun in case he came after us, and he kept watching us, and we was watching him. Finally, we decided just to give him a couple of BB shots right in the butt, and we did. And when we done that, he decided, I guess, he didn't want to hang around anymore, deal with that BB gun, so he just walked on off in the woods.
So a mischievous and probably very hungry black bear breaks into a home, and I'm pretty sure is trying to figure out where the owners are hiding all the food. Then it does something I did not expect. Evidently, this was taken with a home camera, presumably while the owners were gone. And I'm just happy they weren't there, because a hungry bear is an aggressive bear.
I think we should move. Just slow.
I think we should move, like, duh. Imagine had they not seen this black bear lurking in the background. So black bears are not usually all that aggressive and tend to be more curious than anything else. But it's still a bear, and animals like bears should not be this close to humans. They should always fear humans. I mean, trust me, it's good for the human and the bear.
He's like just over.
Three grizzly bears seemed to be just chilling when this one started running out of nowhere. Isn't it amazing how fast bears are to be so big? I'm guessing that this bear had already been somewhat of an issue at this home with trying to get into the chicken coop. Bro was trying to get him a 3-piece and a biscuit up out of there. The homeowners found a very creative way to get it to stop its destruction.
He's going near your car, Dick. Dick, seriously. Dick.
Oh, God.
He smells whatever.
No!
A crazy bear is in over its head when it shuts itself inside a Cadillac Escalade.
I want him to go away.
There, he's gonna get out now. He's out.
I don't want him.
No, there he is.
No way in the world should anyone ever be this close to a wild bear. The bear didn't like its space being invaded, and although it was initially pretty laid back, this became an interesting but scary moment.
Stop the...
Park visitor stared into the jaws of a 300-pound bear. Just a few minutes before photographer Mark Poff took these pictures, a crowd of visitors had put the bear on the move in the nearby parking lot by getting dangerously up close and personal with a Smokies bear. This man is less than 15 feet from a call to 911.
Getting as close as 15 feet away from a powerful 300-pound black bear, like, I don't know why people try to run from an animal that can run 35 miles per hour. Folks, Usain Bolt back in his prime could only run 27 miles an hour, so these things are fast.
You know what? I don't know if he'd have gone the other way or not until I got off that trail, because it wasn't until the park ranger said, get off the trail and move up, did that bear move away. So I guess maybe he's as afraid of us as we are of him, I don't know.
Let's hope so.
Tell me about it.
Мои пирожки, блядь! Это майонез! Мы с картошкой это с кетчупом. Бля, может спуститься к нему?
A man in Siberia nearly met his maker when a polar bear gets too close.
Уйди! Ёбаный в рот, блядь! Ты чё, отец, ёпта? Хуя себе, блядь! Маслаш, уходи оттуда, нахуй! Блядь, нахуй надо!
Yeah. He's on the move too.
Here's a video of a grizzly. Looks like a pretty young one at that. The bear appears to be looking at some cows, hoping to make a nice steak dinner out of one of them. The bear realized it was probably trying to bite off more than it could chew, so to speak, and decided it was going to leave them alone and try something else.
You guys get ready to get in. Throw your ass in jail.
There is nothing like a fight between three 1,000-pound bears, right? There are other ones here at the Romanian zoo, but they just laying back in the cut in observation mode. It's always crazy to me how huge animals like this, they just fight, and then they go about their business like nothing just happened. Like the strongest men in the world couldn't even survive 5 seconds in an all-out temper tantrum with one of these things. It's just incredible. The people in this car got the scare of their lives when a bear manages to open the car door.
Go, go, go. Oh my goodness!
Покажи ему. Вот. Да.
Аккуратно.
Молодец, молодец.
Еще одну держи. Орёт.
Feeding a bear out your driver's side window just seems like a bad idea, doesn't it? What happens if the same bear walks up one day to someone who is eating their food in peace and minding their business, and that person doesn't want to share their food with the bear?
Да, он меня въебет, а потом чё?
Да не въебет. Слюни, блин, а? На, забирай, забирай, забирай. Молодец, красавчик.
Look, my first thought was that I'll just attribute this to perhaps this is a young bear that doesn't understand what it is and what's chasing it. Because this dog would have most certainly been a meal for this bear if it were older and more experienced. Then again, when I watched it more closely, at the beginning of the video, you can see that there are several dogs there, with this dog being in the forefront. So maybe that's the deal.
Yeah, still a few bears around.
Another close grizzly encounter, and these people are way more relaxed than they should be. Luckily, this bear is pretty laid back, but you have to wonder if this was worth the risk. Two enormous grizzlies run by onlookers like they're not even present.
Holy shit.
I would be freaking out.
Boy, I agree. A tourist had a close encounter with a mama bear and her cubs on a trip to Anaquista. We showed you this video yesterday, posted to TikTok. Photojournalist Brian Holt spoke to Anaquista today, who says these bears are frequent visitors.
This happens at Anaquista, which is an amusement park in Tennessee. Is there any scenario where you can imagine coming down this roller coaster and seeing this in your path? Hell to the no.
I would encourage, if you were to encounter a bear while you were here at Anaquista, to of course maintain that 150-foot distance that the park recommends and notify one of our staff. Anna's not the only bear here on the property. We do see several families. One is a bear with 3 cubs that our staff has lovingly called Goldilocks because of the 3 bears, and another bear called Scrappy. And you know, I guess our bears just enjoy our wide open spaces and our fresh mountain air, just like our guests here at Anaquista.
A close encounter in Colorado where a woman pulled into her garage, came face to face with a black bear. There it is.
A 400-pound black bear was too comfortable after wandering into a family's garage looking for food. Bruh, 400 pounds. Like, I would not get out the car. No way, no how.
Bear, get out of my garage.
Backstrom had just pulled into her Colorado garage Tuesday when this 400-pound black bear followed her inside. At one point, it even climbs up on her car and starts sniffing around.
Shoo, bear, shoo! I quickly hop back in my car. Keys are in there. I roll up the window as fast as I can.
The mom tries to scare it off. She makes some noise, even tries to nudge it out by backing up the car. The bear barely even notices, as you can see in her car's rear view camera.
So it's noted that this bear has likely been fed by humans and had other interactions with people, which is likely not a good thing.
When a bear showed up in one man's backyard, there was no horsing around. Only on 7, Action 7 News anchor Tanya Mendez went to Durango, where a pair of horses took on a bear and won.
I thought, that looks like an awful big dog. And then when I looked again, got the binoculars, I was like, wow, wait a minute.
Wait a minute is right. A closer look, and this is what Jack Llewellyn saw.
I mean, I'm sitting there watching the bear running for his dear life.
A black bear in his Durango backyard and a few crazy horses taking a stand.
So I woke up my wife and said, you won't believe this, come check this out.
The horses stood tough on their turf.
Like, okay, let's let him know.
Llewellyn's wife started snapping pictures as the horses gave chase, hunting the bear through the pasture, along the fence line, and the bear tried to hide from the horses.
Wow, talk about potential prey becoming the predator. These horses wanted all the smoke when they saw a bear, and they were ready to literally kick its butt.
Their turf.
Like, okay, let's let him know.
Llewellyn's wife started snapping pictures as the horses gave chase, hunting the bear through the pasture, along the fence line, and the bear tried to hide from the horses.
He was in full sprint running along, and then the horses would stop for a little bit. He would stop and rest, and then they would take off.
He's giant.
Imagine finding a creature like this taking a nap under your house.
This guy's huge.
The 1,000-pound bear clearly wants to be left alone. So how do you get a bear to take a hike? Make a lot of noise. Bye-bye, bear.
surveillance videos show the crazy confrontations between bears and people inside this Kings Beach gas station convenience store over the past 3 weeks. This one, dated August 30th, shows a bear lying on the floor eating candy and crackers. This video shows a bear inside the store August 12th, followed by a customer swatting the bear's backside. And this video from August 29th shows an employee trying to prevent a bear from entering the store until the bear makes a quick move forward, lunging at the employee, who quickly backs away.
Their phones in another room. Hayes Sherman called 911 through his smartwatch, while Bobby Hardin barricaded the door between the kitchen and TV room.
We've never been more scared in our lives.
You can see the bear make its way towards them, and then you can hear it.
The bear was shaking the door, and we had to hold it shut.
Then from the most frightening moment of their lives to the most relieving.
I saw a flashlight in the driveway, and this was an amazing moment.
Placer County Sheriff Deputy Allison Ferrero kicks the door in.
There we go. Check out this encounter where a man is walking and texting and runs into a black bear.
Apparently the bears decided to move around.
Oh, garbage cans are out too.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes ago, the bear left the clearing in the backyard there, and he made his way over to the driveway over on Mayfield. He came down that driveway, down Mayfield, and now he's on Briggs, and now it looks like he's turning into another driveway here. We're going to kind of maneuver around and see if we can get another shot of him. But yeah, he was definitely
right there.
Oh, man, we got someone resident there.
He just saw the bear. Oh.
We'll talk about a wild encounter with nature. People out on the water were suddenly face to face with a grizzly. Yeah, our Sarah McDonald is in Squamish tonight. That must have been terrifying. Tell us what happened.
Sinjin, this is remarkable footage of an encounter between an apex predator and a kayaker, the likes of which most of us have likely never seen before and possibly never will again. Now take a look at this.
Whoa, back paddle, back paddle.
That kayaker on the right side of your screen, who was leading a group of river rafters with a locally based adventure group on the Ilaho River on Thursday, barely sees the bear coming. That is a grizzly bear that appears to be a juvenile, and look at the speed with which he is swimming. One of the kayaking guides who recorded the entire encounter on his GoPro camera says this video is actually deceiving, and that bear is much closer to his colleague than it looks. We showed it to some longtime locals and some tourists here in Squamish to get their reaction.
It's an extremely rare situation that very, very few people in this world will ever come across. And when you live in a place like this, you have to expect to encounter wildlife. So it's just part of living in Squamish.
Like, grizzlies are scary. But little black bears, no problem. You're kind of rooting for the guy to kayak. Right? You're like, get away!
Now, according to the guide who took the video, the bear may not have actually been focused solely on that kayaker. It was apparently later discovered that there was a dead elk on the other side of the river, and it's likely that bear was just guarding its food source, and Sinjin, it kept on swimming, avoiding that kayaker completely, who was fortunately able to paddle away from a very close encounter here in Squamish.
Yeah, hearts must have been beating. Okay, Sarah, thank you.